Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kev. Well,
he is a legend. Thank you, D.A. As we reach the halfway point in the season, Steve, how much does a team's depth start to play a part?
It plays a lot. I mean, if you have lack of it, then you start to see the guys that needed some rest or those nagging injuries. You can't rest them. You got to play them, especially if you're jockeying for position, looking down the road for playoffs. And then the teams who are, I would say, have all the depth in the world, those coaches have it great. They get a chance to pick and choose. They sit some guys. I know the league doesn't like that, and they get a chance to start some other guys. They manage minutes and manage injuries very well when you have a deep team.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. You've got Brogdon. Doncic out there with Trevor Booker. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Smith in at the point. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Here's Allen, and it's done in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas on defense. Markkanen kicks to Dunn. Allen inside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yeah, interconference matchup. Two teams that'll see each other only twice on the schedule.
It's always interesting. You're not exactly sure what you're going to get, but it'll be fun to see how it plays out.
And the shot goes down. Doncic has got his first bucket of the night.
And right there you see an underrated aspect to Cousins' game. Terrific instincts, senses the open man.
Markkanen kicks to Allen. Offline with his three. Here's Cousins. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. There's the pass to Booker. To the inside, Brogdon. The shot, no good. Nice D from Levine. Passes it to Dunn. Pass to Allen. Dishes it to Markkanen. Kicks it to Carter. Back to Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Levine for 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul.
Yeah, good box out. Keeps him shielded off and then draws the over-the-back call.
Over eager to make a play. Got out of control. That's an unnecessary foul.
Pass to Cousins. Inside. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
It's Allen on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. Allen kicks to Levine. Trying to end the drought. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's something you can't defend. Zach using his vertical to shoot over the top.
Smith against Dunn. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And you know, known for that rim-rocking dunking ability, Smith Jr., though, a special talent. This is a guy who wants to keep getting better over time.
Brogdon. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Dunn, right side. Back to Allen. Over to the wing. There's the call on Trevor Booker. That's his first foul. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the middle. And And the jam by Levine.
So smooth in the air. It's like Zach LaVine floats up, then drops the hammer.
Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Woo, that's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
The Mavericks leading. And the pass to Cousins. Booker trying to free himself up, and it's Cousins. That time on the assist by Doncic.
I mean, one thing about DeMarcus, he's never had much of a problem scoring with contact.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
With it, and he just worked New York in that last game. Markkanen can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Tyreke Evans is checked in for Dunn.
One of the guys who fills up the stat sheet. Unfortunately for Cousins, that tends to include a high number of techs each year.
Allen finds Evans. Back to Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Mavericks leading by 5. Smith the pass to Doncic. Now Cousins. Back to Smith. And the layup's good off the glass. Smith's got his second bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Three-pointer. Cousins with the bucket. Cousins has got 8 points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Bulls trail by 10. Now here's Allen. Outside, Levine. Carter dishes to Allen. So often when a player comes off injury, he's placed on a conservative minutes restriction. Usually it's the trainers that put that, the doctors that will tell the coaches what they can and cannot do. Do you think there's more of that now than when you were playing?
Totally, Kevin. I look back and think about when I played, the injuries you have. Usually coaching staff, trainers, they ask, are you ready to go? I wouldn't say 100%, but are you ready to resume the amount of minutes you played? And you couldn't answer that. They pretty much kept you out. But I think nowadays, like you said, it's more of limiting your minutes, having these minute restrictions, getting you ready to play. Definitely more than when I played.
Medical staff has a very large voice in this, and it continues that way.
Yes. And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Doncic with it, working on Allen. And Cousins throws it down.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
To the middle. Carter kicks to Allen. Back to Carter. And the rejection by Cousins.
Great anticipation by DeMarcus. His instincts are excellent pretty much in every phase of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Allen passes to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
We talk about Markkanen's handle. How about finishing strong above the rim?
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 9-point game. Cousins finds Barnes. It's tipped. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Allen. Allen's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
Poked away. Stolen by Markkanen. And now it's Allen. Running. He can go all the way.
Defensively, this is what you want from Markkanen. Playing with confidence. Good things will happen, just like that turnover.
Smith kicks to Cousins. Back to Smith. Passes it to Barnes. That one goes. Count it. Barnes has got his first 2 points.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Now Allen. He has 5. To the paint. Stolen by Brogdon. Pass to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Allen passes to Parker. Back to Allen. And again, no good by Chicago. Mavericks leading by 6. On the floor for Dallas. Trevor Booker is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Brogdon in it. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Knicks was outstanding. He ended up with 53 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Hey, David, thanks very much. He's one of those players who can do remarkable things on any given night, in any given game. That was a special game he played.
And it wasn't just the performance, guys, but really his preparation. He knew the right way to attack in every situation.
And that was the beauty of it. His ability to read and react to whatever they threw at him.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
I mean, thinking back to where Levine was drafted, 13th overall, raised some eyebrows, but it was all about upside.
And Booker kicks to Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago trailing here. Allen dishes to Markkanen. For Booker, and it's off the back rim. No good.
And not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Brogdon. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Markkanen passes to Allen. The shot missing. Good D by Barnes.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Allen finds Levine. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Levine passes to Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 4 on the clock. Allen dishes to Dunn. Back to Allen. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Barnes outside. Over Levine, and that one's good. Barnes. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Silky smooth J from Barnes. The defense was on him, but he just uses his picture-perfect form and outstanding reach to get the job done.
Markkanen passes to Dunn, and the shot goes in. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And here is Brogdon. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans. Here's Doncic, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Doncic has got 8 points.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Allen kicks to Markkanen. Back to Allen. Doncic with the steal. Booker, right side. Buries it down low. 8 points for him.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
Allen against Barnes. Allen dishes to Dunn. "13 feet away, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Feeds it to Booker. Back to Brogdon. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Payne passes to Dunn, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Here's Allen. He's got 10. He kicks it to Levine. Carter outside. Just 5 to shoot.
And not exactly quick off the floor, but Luka uses great anticipation to make defensive plays.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
Bulls trail by 6. Allen passes to Markkanen. Back to Allen. Stolen by Brogdon. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. It's good. Cousins has got 12 points in the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Dunn kicks to Carter. Pass to Markkanen. And it's Dunn in the corner. Offensive rebound.
I love the technique he uses, leveraging his position down low, then just using sheer size to snatch the rebound.
And so Cousins will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11 points.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
And stolen by Booker. Stolen by Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Some guys are leaders from day one, but there are some guys it takes a while, Steve, to grow into that role. I'm sure you've seen him.
Yeah, I love Victor Oladipo. I think he took on that role. Also, Kyle Lowry's done a nice job. Al Horford is becoming more of a vocal leader. He was kind of a quiet leader. A lot of those guys, you can see their personalities just changed from when they started into this league, and year by year they've gotten better.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
And that one's good. Barnes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Allen kicks to Levine. There's the pass to Markkanen. And stolen by Cousins. Here's Doncic. That's good from 17 feet away. And now it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Dunn passes to Carter. Back to Dunn. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. The feed now to Allen. And stolen by Cousins. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Evans, he's checked in for the Bulls. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Barnes outside. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Everyone knows how athletic Barnes is. Demonstrated it yet again with the slam.
Bulls trail by 12. Evans kicks to Allen. Back to Evans. Levine finds Evans. Here's Allen. He's guarded by Cousins. Here's Levine. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Marker's checked in for the Bulls. The Mavericks also with a sub. Dennis Smith, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Smith dishes to Powell. Smith the pass to Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Monday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Emmanuel Moutier's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. Look at the Lakers. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Mavericks. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And when I look at Dallas, this season has to really become a wake-up call for them moving forward. If they didn't recognize before this year that they didn't have the talent to compete in this league, they sure as heck better recognize it now.
I'm sure they do, because it's obvious that the way this team is currently constructed just isn't working. Changes have to be made, and they can't wait too long to make them.
Allen kicks to Evans. Barnes against Allen. Parker up top. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
To the inside, Powell with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Allen for 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Dallas with a 14. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So and as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, you know, you don't think of him as a big-time playmaker, but over the first 2 quarters, that's exactly what he was.
You know, it's a nice change for him and for the team. It's not like he's selfish. We're just not used to him playing that way.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Bulls 5 right now. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And it's Allen in at the 3 spot.
Getting more comfortable shooting from inside. Even though Smith Jr. is smaller, he knows how to score in the paint.
Allen finds Levine. To the paint. And Allen slams it in.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Smith the pass to Cousins. To the middle. Here's Brogdon. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm. And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
6 to shoot. Here's Dunn. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Great play calling. The execution. 3 for 3 to start the half.
The Bulls have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And Cousins kicks to Smith. Booker looking around. Back to Smith. The tray. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And with the way Brogdon conducts himself, some teammates call him, Greg, the president.
Yeah, he has an air about it. That he has that leadership quality and has a goal to create an NGO to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing nations. Who knows? Politics might not be out of the question for this young man.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Mavericks leading by 11. Smith finds Cousins. Back to Smith. Passes to Doncic. To the middle. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. And no good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Pass to Smith. Goes up on the wing. With the tip. Carter pulls it in. Bulls trail by 9. Allen passes to Levine. Dunn with it. Clock at 6. And Levine, here we go. Got a hand on it.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Brogdon's got 4 points this quarter. Chicago calls timeout. Smitty, you had an unbelievable career. Was there any chance or opportunity that you did not take that you wish you had?
You know, Kevin, it's 3 of them. One, I had a chance to be traded to the New York Knicks. I always wondered what it would be like to play in New York. They call that the Mecca. I didn't take that chance. I think second was to get a chance to play overseas at the end of my career. I think those are the 2 things that I wish I had a chance to go back. I would make a different choice.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Allen.
And you see the pass. Levine improving as a playmaker, learning how to succeed at this level.
For Chicago, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Chicago making a switch here. Valentine's checked in, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Allen kicks to Valentine. Dunn passes to Allen, and it's Cousins with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bulls making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
All the officials are all over that one.
For Chicago, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And stolen by Dunn. Valentine wide open. He fires. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Dallas. They've led by as many as 14 points. Ross finds Cousins. With the teardrop, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Chicago called for the foul.
Defensively, that's just too physical. I know what the man's trying to do, but Cousins is wily enough to take advantage.
Bulls making a switch here. Blakeney's checked in. Allen surveying the D. Here's Valentine. Sweet little floater.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Mavericks leading by 5. To the paint, Spalding. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
For Chicago, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Allen outside. Levine against Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Levine. Here's Marjanovic, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Takes the 13-footer, and Dallas again with the bucket.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Allen passes to Blakeney. Outside, Levine. Here's Allen. He's got 19. Outside, Levine. Off target from three-point range. Dallas leading by 7. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Cousins trying to free himself up. Smith right side. Dallas moving the ball around. Ross against Levine. Second chance shot. And the bucket is good from Ross in deep. Ross has got 12 in the game.
Ross didn't seem bothered at all by the contact there. Nice finish.
Allen kicks to Blakeney. Pass to Levine. Got a piece of it. Marjanovic passes to Valentine. Allen with it. Levine finds Allen, and the rejection by Cousins. Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Allen. For Dallas, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Smith dishes to Cousins. Smith surveying the D, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And have to be very careful when you're on Smith Jr. He doesn't back down.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. Over in the corner, Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one. Mavericks leading by 3. Now here is Smith. 15 points in the game. With 1 on the clock, and that one released in time, but no good.
Great defense by Chris Dunn. Makes the shot difficult.
And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, it's all about physical.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. On the wings, it's Doncic and Barnes. Dwight Powell is out there with Trevor Booker. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. Barnes against Allen. Left block shot on the way. Barnes can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 3. Allen with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Down low. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Dunn against Smith. And stolen by Dunn. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. It's stolen by Allen. And it's Dunn in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Mavericks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. And that one's good. Barnes.
Barnes is just so well developed from anywhere on the floor.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Allen outside. Parker outside. Back to Allen. 6 to shoot. Evans left side. And again, no good by Chicago. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Levine's checked in for Tyreke Evans. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bulls trail by 4. Dunn kicks to Carter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The first one falls. Carter hits them both.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Now, Doncic. And here is Brogdon. And Allen with the block. Parker surveying the floor. That's good from Allen on the assist by Parker. And that's now 30 points for Allen.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Doncic kicks to Barnes. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in. Barnes has got 4 this quarter.
Barnes making up his mind early. He was going straight to the rack there. Gotta love how aggressive he is.
Inside, the pass to Allen. He dishes it to Levine. To the paint, Carter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Carter's got the lead, back up to 1 now for the Bulls. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Doncic kicks to Brogdon, and stolen by Dunn. Drops in the breakaway layup, and the Bulls lead by 3.
Great steal to get them in transition. Chris Dunn with the anticipation, so disruptive on the defensive end.
Barnes outside. There's the double team with Allen. Spalding. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Inside, there's Levine, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
Doncic kicks to Brogdon. There's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Levine wide open. Misses the chippy right there.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Count that bucket.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
I'm so surprised in a game this close. And I know it's easy to criticize, but the defense has to be better in the 4th.
Allen against Barnes. 5 to shoot. Parker kicks to Allen. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the Bulls with another miss. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
the assist there from Barnes. Over the years, he's gotten better and better making decisions with the ball in his hands.
Allen passes to Parker. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 32 points.
Man, both teams scoring at a higher rate here down the stretch.
You know what? It's all about the offense. Decisive and prolific. Fun duel to watch.
Brogdon kicks to Barnes. The baseline J off the mark. Chicago leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Parker. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Levine. Allen dishes to Carter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Feeds it to Allen. Passes it to Carter. Back to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. There's the dish to Allen. And it's Parker in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. And it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, is too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
Now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run. Guys?
And that was an Unleashed Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. And it's Smith missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Took him no time at all on that one. 34 points for Allen.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
Kicks to Levine, stolen by Brogdon. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Pure hustle from Barnes in transition there. The way he runs the floor is a thing of beauty.
Here's Allen, down low. Levine, Allen trying to break free, and it's Levine that time on the assist by Allen.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Smith with it. Pass to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from Allen.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Back to Levine, over Barnes. Levine can't hit. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. A 12-point game. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Defensively, you know going in, Cousins will go on a scoring rampage if no one denies him the ball.
Dunn passes to Allen. Outside, Levine. Good work there as it goes. Levine's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
He has length and he has athleticism. Both of those help him operate inside and beat good defenses.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Two open that time, made it look too easy. And it's 13 points for Chris Dunn.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And Booker kicks to Barnes. Fires for three. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Levine can't hit.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Knocked away. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smith. That shot missing. Dunn with some nice D. The Bulls leading by 15. Back to Levine. He kicks it to Allen. In the corner, it's Levine. Pass to Allen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Allen's got 36.
And we see it all the time, guys. You get the big lead, maybe check out mentally, but not tonight.
They have this game in hand, but they're still pouring it on.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. It's stolen by Allen. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. And then Allen slams it in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
To end the run. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bulls.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Allen.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again. Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now the pass to Parker. Kicks to Mudia. Now Allen. Good D by Barnes. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Brunson, good.
You can say what you want about Cousins. The man produces. That's a beautiful pass.
Mavericks on D. That one goes in. 40 points for Allen.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
It's stolen by Marjanovic. Allen's shot is off. Here's Brunson. And so Chicago takes this one.